Welcome to the South Africa special car. I'm going to take you through the exterior features of this car and show you the Land Cruiser badging, which is really important, show you the back and get in the inside of this car and show you the capabilities, some zokwana, interior color, and show you the mats of this car. So before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's get into it. The Land Cruiser name tag represents a highly reliable, rugged and a buggy that has a lot of off-road capabilities. So this one being the updated one, you get Toyota written up front with bigger letters. You have your pop-out indicator lights, and as you can see, they look really strong. This car indeed looks like a Land Cruiser. It looks really old, robust and really grown. You have your Land Cruiser badging on the side and this massive wheels with lots of ground clearance. This car has very imposing elements all around it. As you can see from the side clearance, the side profile looks really robust. It looks like you can go anywhere and take everything that comes in your way. One specifically that you're looking at, Toyota calls it new, but if you actually take a look into it with the outgoing model, there is really nothing new apart from the front. So the side, the back and everything else looks the same. The front is where they updated it. You have your two round lights at the front, imposing huge bumper at the front. The front overall looks imposing and really robust. As I have mentioned at the beginning of the video, that this car represents a lot of things, it being off-road powerness. We cannot forget the reliability and longevity. This car is used as a workhorse, as most of you guys may know, and it has cultural significance in South Africa, hence it is loved by many South Africans. It has a lot of strong communities of dedicated owners who really love this type of cars. So whatever Toyota that produces, the owner won't mind being behind of this wheel. This Land Cruiser shares the same engine with the Hilux buggy. It has the 2.8 GD6 4-cylinder that produces 150 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque. And we know how bulletproof that engine is. It works really wonders, and Toyota just puts it in every model that they come across their range of SUVs and buggies. However, there is an engine option you can choose, which is the 4.5 liter V8 diesel. That one, the downside of it is it can be really thirsty. It's either you choose between the 2.8, which is the reliable one and you can get the fuel economy at the same time with an efficient power, or you choose the diesel grant, lot of ruggedness with slight more power, but you'd have to pay a lot of diesel. It doesn't have the fuel economy at all. So the choice is yours. The new Land Cruiser 79 series, it has the new 5-speed auto that Toyota came up with, and it works really well. I have read some reviews about it and I can confidently say that it works very well. So this car is powered by the 2.8 GD6 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that produces 150 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque, and it is paired with a 5-speed auto from the Toyota. And yeah man, there is nothing really much to complain about the exterior. That's it with regards to the exterior. I mean, this is a Land Cruiser at the end of the day. We are inside of the Land Cruiser. So you get this steering wheel that you also get in the Hilux. It is leather wrapped. It has this wooden thing here. You have the analog dials, and coming to your infotainment, it looks like a tablet that is actually, or a phone essentially, that is plugged here, right? But I'm not really mad at it, because this car, it has retro elements in it, including this air vents, which are not electrically operated. You have your aircon switch here, which you also get in the old car. You have your gear lever here, and your storage compartment, smaller storage compartment here. And the plastic that is actually in here, it is in good material. You can literally feel that this thing will last in the long run, right? So you have your cup holder here, you have your gears for off-roading stuff. I don't know if it appears here. You have your gears for off-road stuff, 4 wheels and whatsoever. I'm not really educated on those things. You have your handbrake here, which is physically, you essentially, so yeah, your 12-volt socket here. My only gripe about this interior is there is no charging port, even if like it's the B-type charging port. And cup holder here, storage compartment here. So that's about it. And there's another storage compartment here. Your handles, you also get these, guys. Oh, that's Hilux. Land Cruiser. Yo, it's actually like an old feeling being in here, Yo. So my thoughts of this interior is, as much as it is quite old, I'm not really mad at it, because if you actually look at the Land Cruiser name tag, it represents the retro feeling, it represents the mzogwana. Those who get it, it represents the ruggedness. So I'm not really mad at it that they used some of the old materials, like these, door handles, these type of things. There is no electrically operated vents and aircons and whatsoever. They used like old things. I'm not really mad at it. I'm not. So yeah, man, it's still going to sell, and it is selling. Toyota know what they're doing. They have their own market, and people will still buy these. My only gripe is only with this infotainment system that looks like a phone that is plugged. I feel as if like they could have done a lot more better with integrating this into this whole thing, right? So that's my only gripe about this. Seats, they feel comfortable. Oh, here's my bag. Feet, they really feel comfortable. And when you buy this, you also get the complimentary bag from Toyota, which is really nice. So I'm not really mad at it. At the back, as you can see, and I still use this switch to switch on the lights, so I'm not really mad at it, man. Those are my thoughts. I know someone is saying, but this car is a 1 million car, but there is no electrically adjustable seats, there is no electrically operated steering wheel. Look, Toyota just wants you to choose between the Legend and the Land Cruiser. Easy. Hence they are priced closely. The difference between this Land Cruiser and the Hilux, it's 3,000 rand. So it's a different strokes for different folks, man. As you can see, Land Cruiser has its own people. If you're a person who wants those fancy stuff, just go buy the Legend. If you're the person to take a car from Cape to Cairo, just go for the Land Cruiser. Easy. That's all. We are at the back of the Land Cruiser, and you can tell the leg room really tight. We have this storage compartment. window switch, door handle, and use this to close the door. When last did you see this? Oh. But then there is no air conveyance, there is no storage compartment for like bottles or something, there is no essentially here are your seats, man. Speaking about the price, this one comes in at the 1,009,000 rand. So if you take this car and finance it with no deposit, no balloon payment, at an interest rate of 12.5%, and for a period of 72 months, you are looking to pay 19,950. Let's factor in 3,000 rands for fuel and 3,000 rands for insurance cost. So you are looking to pay 26,850 rands. With that being said, tell me in the comments below, would you get this car over the Legend? Because I feel like as if like this buggy is at its own competition. You cannot compare this with any other buggy. Land Cruiser, it's in its own league. So tell me, which one would you pick amongst its competitors, if you may put it like that? But I don't think there's a competition for this buggy. So yeah, I hope you liked, I hope you subscribed, I hope you did all those nice things. So till the next video, peace.